before that, my friends at Alliance Française will not let me have this conversation without informing you that they are ready to serve you. If you're interested in learning French this year, we're still in March. Yeah, so we're still in the first quarter. If you want to learn French, go to Alliance Française. They have experienced and professional teachers. They have in-person, online, and hybrid classes. They have flexible time schedules, and they have French for teenagers and children above the age of 3. To register is pretty simple. In fact, you go to their website at afaccra.org, afaccra.org, or call them on 050-128-7814, 050-128-7814, or send them a WhatsApp message on 050-128-7818. Samuel Akotuga Sante, crypto trader, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, brother.
It's good to have you again.
Thank you.
Looking fresh, bro.
Thank you.
Nice one. Let's talk about cryptocurrency.
Right.
The sound of that alone, I mean, we've known about cryptocurrency for years, but people like me are still not certain about whether or not it's a place to venture.
Wow.
So let's get the basics of cryptocurrency. A little education, perhaps, if you may.
Sure.
What exactly is cryptocurrency?
Simply, it's a digital currency.
Okay. So it's a digital currency, meaning that it is not physical.
No.
You can't touch it. Like the way I can remove 10 Ghana cedis from my pocket right now and use it for transaction.
Yeah.
So it's a currency, meaning that it can be used for transaction, but then it is not physical. It's digital.
Exactly.
Okay. And how does it work?
Well, it's a stored value on the blockchain. So the blockchain is a platform where you can store data and be able to track and trace from the source, that's the origin, to the destination. So more or less, all transactions based on crypto goes through the blockchain.
Okay. Clearly, you're going to explain what blockchain is too for us, because you're using technical terms now. But I really want to get the basics of it. Okay. So with physical cash, I work, I get paid. Of course, it's not every time that you're giving cash money, as in currency in cash. You're also giving, I don't know what, e-money? Is e-money different from cryptocurrency? E-money in the sense that I can be paid online, mobile money. Let's say mobile money. It's not physical, but it's money that I can use for transactions. So I want something, I send the person a mobile money, and I get what I want. Is it the same as cryptocurrency?
No, with e-money, you obviously have what we call the central system.
Okay.
So that goes through, just like we have the Momo system. So we have maybe MTN controlling that, we have Airtel Tigo controlling that, we have Vodafone controlling that. But when it comes to crypto, it is basically a decentralized system, meaning that it has no control of a third party. And it has a computer form of nodes that correlates the information from one network to the other. So it's the most secured system that avoids any sort of third-party influence.
You're saying cryptocurrency is the most secure system that avoids a third party. So cryptocurrency is more secure than, let's say, mobile money?
Well, in the sense that because it's actually transacted on the blockchain. The blockchain validates the transactions through the nodes.
Okay.
So a node happens to be some sort of a network system, okay, that ensures that each information being passed on from one source to the other, it has all other computers across the world validating the same information.
Wow.
Okay. So it avoids any sort of challenge with, I would say, hacking, all right, because all the computers that are involved in the transaction or in validating the transactions, if they find any information which is not familiar with the generation of the nodes or the hash key, we call it the hash keys, then of course it will
Interesting.
Yeah.
So why I'll come to that, but why have people complained severally about, oh, it's not safe, they bought cryptocurrency and they've lost everything and yada, yada, yada. We'll come to that. Let me understand first what the whole cryptocurrency thing is about. So fine, digital currency, can be used for transaction. Do I need a wallet to operate a cryptocurrency?
Exactly. You need a wallet. You have to register with one of the exchanges like Binance. We have a couple of them.
Okay.
So you need a wallet to transact any form of crypto transactions.
Let's talk about owning a cryptocurrency. How? Okay, fine. For starters, how do I get that digital currency? Let's say, so give me some types. I know there's Bitcoin, there's
Ethereum.
Ethereum, yes. There are others out there. How many other? Countless.
Countless,
Really?
about 10,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just as we have CD, Naira, and all those stuff,
Exactly.
so you have countless out
Exactly.
there. Okay, so how do I know which one to go for? For instance, again, I'm comparing this to physical cash, okay? So dollar is strong, pounds is strong, euros is strong, certainly stronger than CD, Naira, and the rest. Is it the same with cryptocurrency where maybe Bitcoin is stronger than maybe Ethereum, or Ethereum is stronger than a regular cryptocurrency out there?
Okay, so Bitcoin actually is stronger than all of the currencies. It's actually was initiated 2009, okay, and since its involvement, it's been the most popular currency. So I would say, as compared to all the currencies we know, Bitcoin as the most dominant one. Its value has been to 70,000 as of 2021. Okay, and so at the moment it's actually fluctuating between 26,000 to 28,000
At the moment.
at the moment.
So it's dropped from 70,000
It dropped
to...
from 70,000 down to 15,000 and bounced off. We call it a retest. Okay, so it bounced off from
Lots of technical terms here.
it bounced off from 15,000, and that is, at the moment it's actually fluctuating between 26,000 to 28,000.
Okay, is this value due to the number of people subscribing to it? What makes it stronger than the rest?
Well, I would say at the moment it deals with market sentiment.
Right.
So if we have more or less a chart which we study, and most people who want to involve themselves in it would want to study the chart to know at what point they should buy and at what point they should sell. Okay, but it's really an interesting market to understand that because there is no asset backing it, it is quite dangerous at one point. Okay, to buy into it and get to hold it. Like you said initially, people have lost their money at one point because they lack information as to what time they need to do the purchasing. So if you want to get into Bitcoin, you must have someone who would have to educate you to know when exactly you have to buy and when to sell.
Okay, now let's talk about owning cryptocurrency. Where do I start from?
You need a wallet. You have to create a wallet with maybe an exchanger like Binance, like blockchain. We have Coinbase and Lbank, Bitrue, Bitmax. I mean, we have a lot of them. So you first need a wallet, and secondly, there is a need for a KYC, which you must do. That would enable the exchanger know you as a customer, and so they can be able to validate your transactions. So that's the first thing. The second thing is to know which currency to buy or which currency to hold. So fortunately, being here as a representative of IRIS Global, we have partnered with a platform called DBT, simply a decentralized eco-friendly blockchain technology. And the most important aspect of this platform is to ensure that we are having the crypto being backed by real world asset or real world commodities.
You've taken me far. You've taken me far. We have enough time to
Let me hold on. Okay.
and to get to that.
Right.
So I need an exchanger, like you said, Binance and the rest,
Yes.
to own a wallet.
That's right.
Is Binance an app? Or is a physical institution that I walk to and say I want to start this, so I need a wallet, or it's online?
Yes, Binance is online.
So it's online.
Yes.
So I approach an exchanger online and say, I need a wallet.
That's right.
Am I paying for the wallet?
No, please.
So you don't pay for the wallet?
No.
Okay, so they just register, for the want of a better word,
Yes.
or create a wallet for you.
You create an account.
Or you create for yourself.
That's right.
An account.
That's
Okay,
right.
trust me, I have no idea. So talk to me like you're talking to someone who knows nothing about cryptocurrency. So you create an account, like I'll create on any platform out there, social app or whatever it is. Create an account, and then the wallet becomes mine. How do I put crypto into it or currency into it?
Okay. So this platform, which is of course like Binance, they have several crypto assets they accept on their platform. Like we made mention of Bitcoin, Ethereum, a lot of them.
Okay.
And you can buy from them through your bank.
Right.
Or you
so
can,
there is a third party, my bank, isn't it? Or my bank is not serving as a third party.
Your bank is serving as a source of relay. So where you debit your account,
yeah,
and then they get access to your
money,
the money of course,
in your bank,
and then they will give you the assets.
Okay, and if let's say I'm earning something, I can earn something on my crypto, right? It's an investment, isn't it?
That's right.
Okay, so when I earn something, do I get cash back, or the crypto itself is still currency? So that's what I use to trade. For instance, again, let's say I have a Cal Bank account. Okay, I have 10,000 Ghana cedis in my Cal Bank account, and I open a wallet with Binance.
Right.
Okay, and I decide to buy Ethereum or Bitcoin for, let's say, 5,000 cedis. How much is it, by the way? How much is the average? How much can you buy?
You can buy as much as you want.
I don't know what is going on.
No, you can buy as much as you want.
Okay, so
yes.
What's the minimum you can purchase?
Do you know? It depends on the exchanger.
Okay.
Might be $10 for the very first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say I buy 5,000 cedis,
right,
which is something dollars, and then that money is sent to Binance, right? Mm-hmm. And then now my wallet is credited with, let's say, I don't know the terms they use. Let's say how many 100 Bitcoin or whatever it is, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's take it from there. So I have that in my wallet, my Bitcoin in my Binance wallet. Okay. Mm-hmm. Do I trade myself with that money, or the exchanger, the Binance person, will trade for me?
Okay, so in the first place, you have to understand that you are either holding or wanting to trade yourself.
Okay.
If I mean holding, back in 2009, some of us had the privilege of getting to know about Bitcoin. Mm-hmm. Though by then, the information wasn't out there. It sounded like, oh, this is a scam. Oh, what is this? Or what is that? You know. So I was fortunate. I'm just trying to give you a background information. I was fortunate to be an ambassador of a Canadian company, and they more or less wanted the public to know how important it is for us to have a decentralized system in terms of finance. So we were advocating for that. For some of us, we bought about $100 worth of Bitcoin. Okay, back then the value was nothing, not even $1 yet. As I speak to you, those who held on, or those who were able to hold, okay, or in other terms, HODL, they have made a returns of $50 million today.
50 what?
$50 million just within the space of 12, 13 years.
Wow, but that's a long time.
No, it's worth the waiting period. So just to let the public know, this is indeed a good venture as far as you are able to get into it early. It depends on the timing. The earlier, the better.
Okay.
And like you asked, doesn't mean that the company have to trade. I mean, the platform have to trade for you. You can trade yourself. It depends if they allow that on the platform. And Binance has that. You can trade yourself. Or you can have a way of loaning it through their programs, and then you get interest yearly. So it's indeed an interesting venture.
Very, very interesting. Very interesting. So I've invested. I put some money in my wallet. I'm trading, or my platform is trading for me. Okay, just like the regular, the normal, the traditional stock market we have, the whatever it is, the investment going in, yada yada, where the profits come, it goes into your account. So that all that is going on. Just like Momo, can I make transactions, direct transactions with my cryptocurrency without necessarily coming through my bank?
Yes, you can.
You can.
Yes, you can.
Interesting. So I can purchase anything online with my crypto.
As far as the platform accepts crypto, like we have PayPal now. PayPal now accepts crypto.
Right. Very interesting. What else does crypto do that we don't know?
Yes, crypto is for the fact that it's a decentralized system, and it helps individuals have easy access of transferring money without paying, I don't want to get into the banking system, but just to give you an example, last week I transferred money to Spain through a certain bank, and that was 500 euros. They debited my account 58 point something euros. So you can imagine about 10% of that money is gone, right? I don't want to go into details. Okay, so to be honest,
that's what the banking system.
That's what the banking system. But with crypto,
they are taking 11 and things now and all that. But with crypto, there's no government regulation. There's
if I had transferred that money to a crypto holder, I might pay nothing more than $5.
Okay.
Okay, which is about 1%, almost 1%. Okay. And that's the beauty of what we have, the opportunity we have.
When you say transfer it to a crypto holder, what do you mean?
Assuming you have a crypto wallet, and I'm transferring money to you, maybe to the US, to UK, whichever country, I simply would have access to your wallet address,
right,
and then transfer
the money directly
through my account, and it gets to you not in 3 days, as per the normal processing period with the banks. This actually hits your account within 10 minutes, 15 minutes at most.
Okay. And then when that money hits my account, I can choose whether or not to withdraw it through my bank, right? Or hold it, like you said, either hold or trade, right?
Yes. So you either would want to withdraw. You can withdraw through your through mobile money as well.
You're serious?
Honestly, we have merchants in the country.
Okay.
There are several merchants. Okay.
And, do the banks serve as merchants sometimes?
Well, if you choose to use the bank, why not?
Okay.
Okay. So we have several merchants. One could easily transfer, okay, exchange from dollar to CD using the current exchange rate.
Great. Okay, and I don't get to be deducted any money or nothing. It's just
okay. So the merchant has a fee, but it's often between $1 to $3 for.
I still get to pay something. Maybe not as much as if I'm doing through the bank, but I still get to pay something, right?
As compared to the banks. Okay, sorry, I don't want to go far with this.
I understand.
Sorry.
I understand. Then I'll keep you in this area. So instead of paying 5 to 10% of whatever you're transacting or you're sending, crypto just helps you. Crypto reduces that. So now we're talking about advantages of crypto.
Right.
So of course, it's time efficient,
right?
Because you don't spend a lot of time.
Right.
Transaction is very speedy,
right?
So speedily. Then there is where it's cost effective because then you're not paying a lot of money on your transactions and all that. What else? What about safety?
When it comes to safety, of course, your money is secured because you own what we call the private keys. You are the only person that have access to it. Okay?
It cannot be hacked.
It cannot be hacked unless your security is not tight. So we have 2FA, all right, like the Google Authenticator, which enables 2FA. You are the only person that can actually give a code to your account before anyone can perform a transaction. And so that actually is a secured way of protecting your funds. Okay.
What about regulation? Because it looks like crypto is an area that is not regulated.
Right.
It's not. No one regulates it. Is there, I mean, help me understand. In the US, in the UK, in Ghana, wherever in the world, are there regulations regarding crypto? Or because of the way you described it, a blockchain is a series of networked stuff all over the world. So there's no regulation. Nobody has complete control over it, right? And especially with the merchants in Ghana, do we have regulators regulation in Ghana with merchants? How do I know that when you transfer money to my crypto wallet and I'm withdrawing through a merchant, that merchant is what do you call it? You're smiling.
I get your point.
Please talk to me.
Okay, so honestly, the entire financial system, as of where we are now, okay, I would say currently, regulation, they are discussing how they can be able to regulate it, okay. We have popular banks like, I would say JP Morgan in the US, talking about having their own crypto exchange, okay. We have Amazon talking about NFT.
Okay.
We have the Bank of England talking about having their own coin, their own crypto coin. We have, Russia now stacking gold, okay, to have a form of a general digital currency with India, with Brazil, the BRICS, South Africa, okay. So we have about 40 countries joining them to stack gold. So where we are now at this stage, I would say that there's an eye-opener on this session. There's an information we all have to get now, and we have to be abreast with what is happening in the world now. The world is heading towards digital form of currency. We call it tokenization. And we have the CEO of BlackRock talking about tokenization of assets. These are the big shots in the world. BlackRock is worth about $110 billion, okay, as a company. And he is praising tokenization of assets. So it is time, okay, that the entire world wants to get themselves involved. And we have seen, series of events happening in the US with the Federal Reserve talking about how they can be able to regulate Bitcoin. Regulate the rest of the currencies. That's the digital currencies. But as of before, they had issues with it because it's more or less a decentralized platform. But today, because of a platform like DBT, right, we have crypto, I would say crypto or digital coins being backed by real world commodities. So DBT deals with oil, gold, alum, agriculture, even satellite, as per what they provide the services through the satellite, and other, I would say, Fortune 500 companies wanting to tokenize their assets. Like we have currently a real estate industry on the DBT ecosystem, as well as we also have a beverage industry on the DBT ecosystem. So these are information, if one do not inform you about, you never know what is happening. You wake up one day and you get to know that your money is tokenized.
Okay, so from what I'm gathering from you, whether we like it or not, and I could understand what you're saying,
Right.
because we thought social media was going to be one of those things. In fact, the internet itself, when it started like, okay, it's a new development, people didn't want to get on social media and all that, but today we see how huge social media has become,
Right.
and how people are making even money on social media, how it's competing with traditional media,
Right.
and all that. So whether we like it or not, cryptocurrency, another form of currency, will suddenly become the thing that everybody will be compelled to be on. Very interesting. But as at now, so we're having this conversation, we are learning the basics of it.
Right.
And I don't know if you answered my question of whether or not I know if a merchant in this country, how do I know? Okay, you know what? Maybe I should put it differently. How do I know a merchant is genuine, and that when my money goes to them, I will get?
Okay, so I would say we have Binance is a global platform. It's genuine. The merchants in this country equally go through Binance.
Okay.
Some of them. We have a merchant called eCurrency for you. I've been trading, or I've been transacting on this platform for almost 5 years now, and I would say they are secured, they are safe. You might not have them being regulated by the laws of the country, but yes, if you have any challenge, of course, they have an office where you can locate them, and as well as you being, you want to say something?
Yeah, I guess what I'm asking is, are there fake merchants out there? Are there fake merchants? Because
There
we want to
could
be very
be,
careful.
because
You've not heard of any fake merchants out there?
as of now, no. But in whatever we have in the, under the sun,
There will be people
there
who
will
will try
definitely
to.
be people that will try to.
So I guess I'm asking, how do I identify a secure merchant? Because if my wallet was gotten through Binance, then I'm expecting that, okay, if I want to cash out my crypto, then Binance will help me. And if there are merchants who work under Binance or with Binance, in case there is a misunderstanding, I go to Binance. You know, somebody you can always go to resolve issues.
Perfect.
Is there such a
Yes,
thing?
perfect.
Beautiful. Okay, that's really what I'm asking. Okay, what can I use my crypto for? Apart from transaction, like you said, what do you think that if I start as a starter, if I buy crypto, what can I invest in?
So at the moment, this is not a financial advice, okay?
Okay. Disclaimer. Okay.
Right. So I would suggest a platform which is IXDBT. Being one who have actually followed the trace of crypto since the eruption of Bitcoin, I would not want to have anyone involving in a crypto platform that is not backed by real world assets.
Okay.
So far, DBT has set the precedence for us to follow, in the sense that they have oil backing their oil project, which is being tokenized on the blockchain. And it's a decentralized system. So nothing can be mutated, in the sense that at the moment, whatever store of value they have, when they whatever revenue they earn from the commercialization of their oil, right, it gets to benefit the ecosystem. So they pump in value, instead of you and I, we having to pay or we having to buy, and our money doing the more or less pushing the value up. We have their revenue pumping in the value of the assets on the blockchain. There are several of them which I've made mention already. They have gold as well. They have also natural gas, and they have equally Explorer, which is a satellite project, and the real estate and the beverage asset. I give you a track record. I mean, from their first engagement, which is the very first asset they listed on the blockchain, that was back in 2021 November, it gained a value of over 400,000%. This you may not believe if you are, I mean, in the normal financial world. It's not normal. It's because of how efficient the platform is. And this platform has gained value over time and has raised over 300 millionaires. And those of us who are investing with, I mean, more or less, we don't invest. I wouldn't say we invest, because what we do with DBT is we buy their software. The software is a miner. In crypto, that is the most expensive thing to get, because it can actually make you millions if you have the right asset. And so they have actually simplified everything for us. When we buy the software, which is the miner, it mines crypto for us of that asset which they hold on the blockchain. And we earn what we call the tokens. We get this every day. I can show you from my phone, from what time I started, the last time we were here, all right, till now. That was back in November, till now. I've actually made close to, I'm up over close to over $3,500.
Okay.
Okay, that is when I started with them. So honestly, I wouldn't say it's is a get rich overnight sort of opportunity. It is more like you holding shares on the stock market, okay, and awaiting it to gain value over time. That's how it works.
What is the market like when I'm investing in crypto? Is it like, for instance, with normal stocks or whatever it is? You know, there's a timing. It goes up, comes down a bit, goes up and comes down a bit. With crypto, because it's different from the traditional ways, does it take time to rise, or it's volatile, isn't it?
Right.
And how I don't know how to put it. How fast?
Right.
Is it?
So you can look at the very first assets they launched. I would say DBT launched black gold, which is oil on the market. Within the space of 7 months, it's gained over 100,000%.
100,000.
100,000%. Okay, and that is how come those who held maybe 1,000 of those tokens, $1,000 worth of those tokens, multiply that by 100,000%, that is $1 million profit within 7 months. Okay, and we have several of them. Those guys, a few of them came to Ghana back in November 2022, last year, and I would say about 90% of them are millionaires. Okay, so it is about you getting into the right crypto asset, you getting access to the right platform. DBT so far, I would say, is a salvage for the entire crypto industry, because not even Bitcoin has anything backing it. Like I said, Bitcoin is backed by market sentiment, but it's done whatever it's actually have achieved, or whatever it's actually achieving by way of it being just like the US dollar. Everyone knows it, okay? So
over 190 million users on Bitcoin worldwide. Like that's crazy.
Exactly.
190 million.
Exactly. That's what we're talking about. So you can imagine, but you still, I wouldn't say one should invest in Bitcoin now, because if you ask me from my point of view, I can tell you, I'm a crypto trader, I'm a forex trader as well. From the look of things, the price will drop again. It will drop to a consolidation holding at 12,000, between 10,000 to 12,000. That is the right time to buy. Not a financial advice from my point of view. So you need someone to guide you, all right? And that is the work we do to ensure that at least you have high level of understanding or an adequate information to venture into whatever your interest is.
What is the level of education when it comes to crypto in Ghana? Do you think a lot of people know about it? I mean, a lot of people know about it. Do you think a lot of people invest in it?
Quite a number of the youth are aware of it, but we still need a lot of education, because the world is awakening. The entire world is going digital. We should not delay as a country. This is my advice. We should not delay as a country. Our Vice President Baumia is doing a fantastic job when it comes to educating the public on digitalization of most of our, I would say, resources. But again, it is important this is actually discussed at the higher levels as fast as we can, because the world is actually ahead of us.
Okay, lastly, before you go, tips, do's and don'ts when it comes to investing in cryptocurrency.
Right.
Do's and don'ts. Give me maybe 2 tips, things to do and things not to do.
Don't buy when the market has achieved its peak.
Okay.
I'll give you an example. 2021, the highest price was 70,000. A lot of people had what we call FOMO, fear of missing out, and they bought into it. And then the price dipped. It has a retracement. It's normal with every chart, even in stock, in the stock market. So that's one thing not to do. Buy when everyone is selling.
Interesting. That's it.
That's it.
Aye, nothing else you
Nothing
tell
more,
us
nothing.
about it. Well, Agoza Sante, thank you so much for
You're
this
welcome.
education. I mean, you're with IS Global, you say?
Yes.
So if I want to know more about crypto and I want to invest and all that, you can help me with it, right?
Yes. I can drop you my number. 0264 887559. 0264 887559. I'm equally on Instagram as Nana_Akuto1.
Okay. You will charge me?
No, no, I wouldn't charge you. I would love to help you.
All right. Samuel Akoda Sante is a crypto trader and a representative of IX Global Africa. Are you now interested in investing in crypto? Are you convinced? Well, that's about it. Up next, we have Travel Tuesday. Of course, we're talking about 5 places to visit in Ghana. We're continuing our series, but it's still World Poetry Day, and that beautiful